Welcome to Fiscal Mind, where we delve into the dark truths behind the headlines that shape your world. Today, we're uncovering a story that should send chills down the spine of every Californian: the mass exodus of 7-Eleven stores from the Golden State. What could possibly be so terrifying that one of America's most iconic brands is abandoning ship? Buckle up, because what we're about to reveal is far more sinister than you think. Let's start with the basics. Why is 7-Eleven fleeing California? At first glance, it seems like a simple business decision, but the reality is far more alarming. In recent years, California has become ground zero for organized retail crime. A problem so severe that it's driving major retailers like 7-Eleven to the brink of despair. We're talking about a state where smash and grab heists have become the new norm, where criminals brazenly target stores without a shred of fear. But the real horror lies beneath the surface. This isn't just about a few stolen goods. This is about a complete breakdown of law and order. A state where criminals act with impunity, knowing full well that the police are too overwhelmed, underfunded, or simply uninterested in stopping them. 7-Eleven isn't just fleeing crime. It's fleeing a system that no longer protects its businesses, employees, or customers. Now, here's where it gets even scarier. Is California itself pushing 7-Eleven out? Think about it. What kind of environment forces a multi-billion-dollar company to shut its doors en masse? The answer might surprise you. It's not just the rampant theft, although that's a huge part of it. The deeper issue is California's shockingly lax laws. In this state, shoplifting under $950 is treated as a misdemeanor. In other words, criminals can waltz into a store, steal hundreds of dollars worth of goods, and walk out with little more than a slap on the wrist, if they're even caught at all. For a company like 7-Eleven, which relies on small ticket transactions to survive, this is a death sentence. They're being pushed out by a state that seems more interested in protecting criminals than the businesses that keep its economy running. And the scariest part, this is just the beginning. But what if I told you there's an even more shocking reason behind 7-Eleven's escape from California? Something they don't want you to know. The truth is, it's not just about the crime, it's about the aftermath. When these stores get hit, it's not just a financial loss. It's an indicator to insurance companies that these areas are high risk. And guess what happens next? Insurance premiums skyrocket, or worse, the stores lose coverage altogether. That's right. Many of these 7-Elevens are being forced to operate without insurance because no company wants to take on the risk. Imagine running a business in a state where crime is rampant, the police are ineffective, and you can't even get insurance to protect yourself. When, not if, you get hit. It's a nightmare scenario that no business can survive. So when you hear about 7-Eleven closing its doors in California, remember this: they're not just leaving, they're escaping. And if 7-Eleven, with all its resources and brand power, can't make it work in California, what hope do smaller businesses have? California is on the brink, teetering on the edge of an economic and social collapse that could see more and more businesses fleeing for their lives. 7-Eleven is just the beginning. What happens next could reshape the state and the country in ways we can't even begin to imagine. Stay tuned to Fiscal Mind, where we'll continue to expose the hidden truths behind the headlines. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because the more you know, the better prepared you'll be for what's coming next.